Howdy, 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 how? Howdy, 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 oh. I don't know the rest of the lyrics.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Hi again and again. Hello. So yeah, I'm here to talk about two things. Number one, let's leave Michael Jackson alone. Michael Jackson didn't do nothing. Michael Jackson's been dead, yeah, for this year will be 10 years that Michael Jackson has passed away. Rest in peace, Michael Jackson. But no, people don't want him to rest in peace. How is it almost 10 years later, people want to be coming out with allegations, Michael Jackson molested me, Michael Jackson raped me. Sorry, this 10 years later, you're talking about somebody raping you 10 years later, the person's not even alive. Like, yeah. I don't believe any of these allegations are true. I genuinely believe that these people that are making these allegations are just here for money. They want money. Like, what else is there to gain after 10 years of somebody being, say deceased, wow, strong word. Michael Jackson passed away 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, let's just call it 10 because I can't be bothered to keep on saying almost. 10 years ago, yeah, and you want to come up and say Michael Jackson raped me and he's a child molester, he's a, I was going to say prostitute, that's not the word, paedophile, he's a paedophile, he's dead. What do you want from him now? What do you want? You can't get anything more from him. Like, I strongly believe he paid people to keep quiet because he didn't want the stress. Obviously, yeah, it doesn't look good from an outsider's point of view of this, a man hanging around with bare kids and stuff here. But I just don't, like, I'm talking like I know Michael Jackson, like he's my friend. He just doesn't seem... He just genuinely seemed like he was just chilling with the kids. There was a small interview that I saw. The boy, he actually said, oh, we slept in the same room, but he didn't sleep on the bed with me. He slept on the floor. Like, Michael Jackson wasn't trying to be touching up people's kids. He was just trying to chill with the kids and let the kids have fun in Neverland. Like, people, just let the man rest, man. Like, he's gone. What else do you want? Like, you're gonna sue him in the grave. You're gonna dig him up from the grave and be like, Michael Jackson, we're gonna have to place your dead body in court, and obviously you can't say anything, but I'm just gonna need you to go through with the trial, cause you know, and you know what I mean, like, you know, whatever. Shut up. Let the man just rest, man. Jesus. Oh, another thing. This is one of my t-shirts. It says, mind your business. This is what these people need to do, accusing Michael Jackson. Mind your business. Just like, you don't know. People saying he definitely did it. You definitely need to shut up because you don't know. I don't know either, but I just, like, no, it just seems like a money. This is a money thing now. You just want money and you're broke. Your funds have run out from the last payment and now you're trying to get more. Sometimes go and get a job. Thank you. Okay, and the second thing that I'm here to talk about is Abducted in Plain Sight, which should have been called Abducted in Plain Foolishness, because I was watching it and I was thinking, at some point I've actually forgot that this is a documentary about somebody's
Actual life, like this happened. This actually happened to somebody, like...
There's too much foolishness happening within this documentary for it to be... There's too much foolishness happening for people to believe. Like, so I can't remember, they called him B or something like that. B is the guy that's the paedophile, yeah, that was just raping up people's kids, yeah.
Hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they raping everybody out here.
So the documentary is basically about this one specific girl, which now she's a woman, and she had a next door neighbour which they called B. I can't remember his real name, like Bernard or something like that. Ben? No, lying. Don't know what it is. Can't remember. And this man basically had an obsession with little girls, so he's a paedophile. God, a lot of paedophile talk in this video. That's too much. What the heck? Probably bleeding. No, I'm not bleeding. Lovely. And this man has his obsession with this little girl, which he befriended her parents to get closer to her. But the things that he did to get closer to her, it's like, is this real? Like, this I shouldn't laugh, but it's laughable because it's like, this actually happened to you. Why am I shouting? I feel like I'm shouting. The first thing, yeah, that was like, what? I don't understand. What? So the B guy thought that his way to get closer to the dad would be to ask him for a hand job. So when the dad said he asked me for a hand job, I was like, well, clearly you never gave him the hand job. And then he proceeded to talk and was like, yeah, I gave him the hand job. I was like, what? You proceeded to give this man a hand job knowing that you have a wife in your house? What? That don't make no sense to me, I'm sorry. And then dad started crying, was like, I feel so stupid. No, it's not a matter of feeling stupid. You are stupid.
You're stupid. How can you be so stupid? Are you stupid or what?
No, you're not even, you've lost the plot. The plot is gone. You never had the plot. The plot is a plot twist. He was plotting on you. Anything to do with plot is gone. You're gone. You're mad. And little did you know he was just doing all of this so he could get closer to your daughter. What? That don't make no sense to me. So that's the first thing that got me like, this is not real. This is foolishness. Second thing, the man did with the dad. So then moved on to go and do freak in the morning, freak in the evening with the mum. What? Wait. So you're doing sexual relations with the dad and the mum? Excuse me? No. What's that?
What is that? Oh shit, what is that?
So you're now using the mum and the dad to get closer to the daughter, and then you can now use what you've done with the mum with the dad and the mum and the dad to blackmail them. So you, excuse me, no, that's not right.
How can you be so stupid?
He did that with the dad and the mum, and then I don't know if this was before that happened or after, but then after he also said he's going to, I think at this point people had realised that he has some sort of obsession with little girls. So then he went to therapy. I don't know if he actually went to therapy. I can't remember if he actually went. Don't feel like he actually went. But then came back and lied to the parents and was like, oh, I've been to therapy and the doctor says that part of my therapy is to sleep next to your daughter.
No, baby, no, don't lie.
Excuse me? Wait. Somebody came to you. Imagine this is you're a parent, and somebody you know or you feel that has some sort of weird thing about little girls comes to you and says, "Oh,
I've been to therapy, and basically part of my therapy is to sleep next to your daughter."
bow." That's bow straight to the nose, to the bridge. Your nose will be gone. Your nose will be bleeding. Your body will be gone. Everyone will be gone except for me and the family. What? Your part of your therapy is to sleep next to somebody's child. Again, number 3, I thought, no, there's no way they're gonna believe that. Like, they're gonna. This is where the documentary will. This is where they start finding out stuff. The parents said, yeah, that's fine. The man said, oh, you can ask my doctors if you want. They said, no, we believe you.
Wool up, nigga. Wool up, wool up, wool up. Just wool up.
You believe that somebody needs to sleep next to your child for therapy.
How can you be so stupid? Are you stupid or what?
I'm sorry, all of you are paedophiles. You're all paedophiles. What kind of paedophilation is happening in the community that these people are living in? I'm not gonna lie, yeah, when he said that, the first thing that came to my mind, yeah, was what the hell is wrong with white people? White people are crazy! You think you can come to a black person and say, I need to sleep next to your child as a grown man for therapy? What?
Oh, you better keep your mouth quiet.
Bow, bow.
Your body will be rotting in the Thames somewhere. By the time you can even finish this, your body will be gone. 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 What are you talking about therapy? I need to sleep next to you. Get out of the town, please. So that happened. Whoa, shocking. And then he offered to take the girl horse riding. The mum said no. The girl started begging to go horse riding.
Yo, you better keep your mouth quiet. You better keep your mouth quiet.
Eventually she said yes. The man abducted the child. The mum didn't call the police until 3 days passed.
Eventually she said yes, the man abducted the child. The mum didn't call the police until 3 days passed.
Your child has just been abducted by your next door neighbour and you haven't called the police. How can you be so stupid? Are you stupid or what? Again, I thought, what's wrong with white people? I don't what? I'm not gonna generalize white people, but hey, I've already said what's wrong with white people, so I kind of have. But you know, I feel like the white people that I know the people that that I consider my friends, the white people that I know, they would have called the police. But what's wrong with American white people? I'm gonna say they're different. You're different. Your child has been stolen from your house, and you don't call the police until 3 days. What? That's nastiness. So then they called the police, and blah blah. The police did an investigation. I don't know if I'm telling the story in the right way, but if I'm not watching it, what am I saying? You'll get where I'm going with it. So the child was abducted. They didn't call the police. Baffled. I think she was away for, I'm gonna say a few days, and then she came back. Imagine she was abducted. Why can't I say abducted? Abducted twice. You was abducted. Oh, flipping hell! Why can't I say this word?
You were abducted twice by the same person.
And your parents, I don't understand. the parents still allowed this man around the child, even though they knew that she was abducted. Wow, I really can't say this word. By this man. That don't make no sense. You're finished in the brain. Insane in the brain. That's where you are. So the girl was abducted twice. I said it. And she said, obviously they were doing like back and forth interview with her like during the documentary, and she said, I don't want to get the number incorrect, but I feel like I remember her saying that she was easily raped over 400 times. You were raped over 400 times and your parents are chilling. What? It's not right. It's not even okay. No. And the whole time I was watching it, I was thinking, this girl is mental. But then you can't even blame the girl because she's a small girl. She's been brainwashed into thinking that this man is safe and what he's doing to her is correct because he's treating her like okay. I wouldn't say okay. What she thought was okay. He was told by her that she was there to complete a mission. She was told by him that he was the parents that she has are not her parents, that she's an alien, and that the end mission will be for her to produce a baby by him. And I was thinking, this is all foolishness. But then you can't blame her. I blame the parents. I'm sorry. I blame the parents. There was too many signs in the beginning to show that this man was lost in the mind. But then you still allowed him to be around your child. And all of that happened to your child because you just weren't thinking correctly. You just thought, oh, it's okay, it's safe. From the time this man said, I need to sleep next to your child for therapy, you should have clocked in your mind, bow. From the time this man asked you for a hand job in the car, bow, the dad should have clocked. From the time the wife was having relations with this man, you should have clocked that you have a husband and something here is not right. It's not right. Even the other man's husband, the one that was the pedophile, his wife, sorry. The wife, one plain Jane Lucy, one Lucy from round the corner shop. Basic, stacking shelf, Shaki. What am I talking about Shaki for? Stacking shelf Lucy in the 70s with the flares on, the big glasses, looking like Velma. Come on, I was watching the whole time. It was like an hour and however many minutes. The whole time I was thinking, this is not right. It's not right. It can't be real. It can't. It can't be real. It cannot be real. The man was locked up also, and still being in contact with the girl. The second time she was abducted like abducted for months. It was like 4 months or some stupidness like that. The parents they just seemed so chilled about the whole situation, like asking her, "Oh, are you okay? What? Are you okay? What do you mean, are you okay? Where are you? I'm coming to get you. You're coming home now." Mentalness. People, I don't get it. But hey, it's not my life. Touch wood. Don't know if this is real wood. It's from IKEA. I don't know if it's real wood. Start the test of drawers. I know this one is wooden. Touch wood that this stuff never happens in my life, and I don't, that when I have children that nothing like this happens to them. Touch wood that nobody that I know that is close to me, and my friends, my family, their friends, their family, their whoever's, not that this doesn't happen to anybody, because I don't get how that something so foolish can happen to somebody, and it's all because their parents weren't sharp. You have to be sharp with your kids. You have to be, parents, they're there to be the protectors for the children. they weren't protecting that child. They were just letting that child act like wild chicken, headless chicken. No. No. That's not... No. Nah. Yeah. So I have to go to work now. But yeah, as I said I was going to do in my other video, my Faith Evans cover video. Please guys, like, share and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed my video. Please stay tuned for more videos. Press the bell, wherever it is, so you know that I'm gonna post. What am I saying? So you know that I've posted when I post. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day whenever you watch this, whenever you watch this, wherever you watch this. Have a wonderful day. Like, share and subscribe, and see you soon. Goodbye.